being drafted can be a scary process. Some are left to wonder where they're going, while others are just hoping to be picked in the final rounds. But when your best friend since childhood happens to be drafted alongside you, well, it has to make the adjustment a little easier. While Pittsburgh was definitely elated to add first selection Sam Poulin and second Nathan Laguerre to their roster, the pair themselves were happy to be joining the same team. As coincidental as it seems, the two have actually been close friends since they were 7 years old, and played against each other several times while growing up. Laguerre even took to social media to express his excitement to be playing alongside his childhood friend, by saying, "I guess it was meant to be. Proud to be a Penguin," he says. Growing up in the Poulin household, one could easily say that hockey was more than just a sport, but a lifestyle. As Sam's father Patrick, who was the 9th overall pick in the 1991 draft, played in the NHL for over a decade. During that time, he played for various teams, including the Whalers, Chicago Blackhawks, Tampa Bay Lightning, and Montreal Canadiens. And besides just playing hockey, he also played a reversed role in the summer while coaching his son during his time playing on summer leagues. And besides his father, Sam's older brother Nicholas is also not bad at the whole hockey thing, and currently plays for McGill University after working his way up from the Sherbrooke Phoenix of the QMJHL. Now I'm sure by now it seems like a broken record here. Kid has a parent that plays in the NHL and so on and so forth, but I promise this time it's not as predictable, as Poulin already had a family member that wasn't a blood relative play for the team that he currently calls his own. As Sam's
be my friend. Godfather.
Jocelyn Turbot is a former goaltender for the Pittsburgh Penguins, which is why, after being drafted, it wasn't the first time the forward had stepped into a Pens locker room. In fact, when doing so the first time, Poulin was only 8 years old, and the venue was completely different, as Turbot made sure that his godson had an opportunity to come to a game at Mellon Arena and see him play, and of course, get a behind-the-scenes tour while at it. "I had a chance to go into the locker room and see some of the players," Poulin says. "It's one of the moments I remember the most about him." Even after transitioning from a player to GM himself, Turbot found a way to remain in his son's life by taking a job for Poulin's junior team, Sherbrooke, and even selected Sam himself 2nd overall in the QMJHL. It's been a while since the Penguins let alone drafted from the first round, but also had a first round selection present at the Pittsburgh Penguins development camp. This is often due to players seldom making an NHL impact right away, but this season, as far as Sam Poulin is concerned, could be different. As the last 18-year-old first-round pick to be present on the Penguins official roster was over a decade ago, after 2nd overall pick Jordan Staal made the final cut in 2006. But for Poulin, he's hoping that he can break the status quo. "I am going to try to make the team right away. It's my dream to play in the NHL, so I'll try to earn my place in the team," he says. As you probably know, when Phil Kessel was traded, the city of Pittsburgh not only lost the player, but also his dog Stella from the fan base. But as far as Poulin is concerned, he's come to the Burgh to even the score, along with his dog Cooper. And along with Sam's mother Anik, the pup also made the journey to the Burgh, while development camp began its sessions. And I'm sure we'll only be seeing more of this not-so-little guy in the future, as I don't think his master's going anywhere anytime soon.